While I was in there, I was a buck sergeant. That's right over a corporal, under a staff sergeant. So, like everything else in the Army, everything falls downhill, and buck stops here. We did more than 1 million miles when we was over there. That's how many missions we was doing. The worst thing over there is the sandstorms to me. You smell them hours before they get to you. And when they get there, everything stops because you can't see where you're going or doing.
When we think about courage, desire, and perseverance, I think when we look back to, Melvin as a young man and, deciding to go into the service and he stuck with it for over 20 years, most people don't know that Melvin helps others all the time. He goes to a day program and where he helps them, do whatever is needed.
I do a lot of different jobs, but mostly all of them is I try to help people. When I run out of things here to do, I go in the back. There's a shredding machine back there. I go back there and shred a lot of their old papers. Sometimes I overheat it because I'll be working it to death. Yep. My sidekick, Mike. Where I go, you go.
I always come to Welcome House, and the first person I bump into is Melvin, who kind of lightens up the day and epitomizes everything that we're doing here at the Clubhouse program. It's a community program where everybody participates. The members, the volunteers, the staff are all get together, work closely, and try to improve everyone's lives. I'm so excited that he's getting this award because I didn't realize how much of the connection he had to the VA and the veterans programs. He's pretty quiet about some of the things that he's done, and usually is kind of applauding other people and welcoming them as opposed to telling us some of the things that he's accomplished in life.
I've known Melvin for a number of years. There are many things that come to my mind when somebody mentions Melvin's name, and one in specific is amazing. You would have not known that Melvin had any type of physical disability when he first came here. Not because you couldn't see the disability, but because it did not affect who he is. His infectious smile, his participation in the community, his courage, his perseverance, and basically our name Welcome House, I'd say Melvin is a pinnacle to the term welcome. Our community sees him as definitely a mentor, a friend, a confidant, an example, and he will hold people to task. No qualms about it.
The star is born.
There isn't one person that comes in this facility that doesn't know who Melvin is. He says hello to every person that comes in. He calls everybody young man, no matter how old they are. And he calls everybody young lady, no matter how old they are. And I think, when I look at Melvin, I say, wow, it's like, Melvin is an incredible person. He never, ever has a frown on his face. He's always smiling. That was why I nominated Melvin. I think he really is almost an ambassador when he's here. He talks to aides and family members that come in, and he just greets everybody with a big smile, and I think he's very deserving of the award this year. Melvin has almost that infectious personality where, he makes everybody coming in feel a little lighter, a little lightness to their step, a little higher of a corner of their smile after he greets them and talks to them. And he knows all the other fighting back clients. He knows their names, and he's creating kind of that situation that everybody looks forward to coming in to their appointments because they know Melvin's going to be there.
Everyone here is friendly at the gym. Everyone. If they see you having problems, they'll step in and say something to you. It's nice here. I like that. There's a few people there that's in worse shape than I am, and I don't ever see them giving up, and that gives me the strength to go on.
that's one of the things I think that's great about Melvin. You know, he loves you and he wants you to be successful, and he wants to be successful, and he'll do whatever he needs to do to get there.
Hey, that's I can't do no more. That's a wrap.